Hello and welcome to a brand new series of Craft the World with me, the most W1, okay, MrSuryt. This is a game by Decavir. It's basically a god simulation. It's kind of what you get if you mix Terraria with Dwarf Fortress. This is kind of their love child. Put them in a room, wait 9 months, out pops this little one. It's a interesting game. It's been out officially for a couple of weeks now. However, it has been, before then, it was in early access. And that's actually my world behind us there that I've been playing. Yeah, it's in early access up until the 24th of November, so it has been around for a little bit, but it has just been officially released. It's a little bit like Minecraft in the sense that it is still being supported, it is still being updated, there's still plenty of things being added to the game. But worth a little look, I think. So we are going to start a brand new campaign. We'll do it down the bottom here. New camp. We are going to go with the campaign. Now you can just go sandbox mode, pick a world and just keep building. Or you can play the campaign. The campaign has a number of worlds. I have not unlocked the second one yet. I'm still on the first one. The first one is small. It's a forested world. Average weather events. Hills. And it's easy. It is reasonably easy, I've got to admit. It does get harder. It can take quite a while to get to the larger planets. So we may never get there, to be honest. Anyway, let's get into it. This is our world. Down here, just a little tutorial. It's more or less an explanation of what is going on around you. Basically, there's big nasties, and you've fled from your dimension, from what I can gather. We've only had the power to send through one dwarf, however. Oh, let me do stuff, please. And that one dwarf has to set up the outpost so we can slowly send through more. You can open the journal up here, up the top here. This here is where we have little quests. Generally, you don't really focus on them. They just kind of accidentally happen. But you do get the occasional little bit of decent reward from it. 10 experience, that will fill up your experience quite fast. The more experience you get, the more powerful you are. The more powerful you are, the more dwarfs you can have sent through your portal. That's the idea behind it. We've got one dwarf at the moment. That's all nice. We can have a look at the animals that we know of. We know of the hen, the sheep, the wild boar, and the giant mite. Oh, we know of the slug and the ghost, skeleton, and lava as well. Wow, we actually know of quite a few. We know quite a few because this, it seems, follows over from your previous game. I'm guessing. There's quite a few there that we do already know. Enough instructions, let's get started. That's right, let's get started. So you just click on them. At the moment, yeah, we're only controlling the one dwarf, so it's like a slow Terraria, I guess. Great job, we've collected something. Yes, we chopped down a berry tree, a berry bush. That got us experience. Task complete. The very large trees, very small trees, obviously the large ones are the better ones to get. These will constantly grow. As long as there is dirt, they will grow above ground. So we're going to collect a few. We're going to collect all these along here. Even the little unimportant ones. And that rock right there. And then we are going to dig down here. This is going to be where I put my base, I guess. I'm going to build above as well. Actually, probably going to be a little bit longer. The house up above ground. That was not very nice of you to grow whilst I was trying to get you cut down. Ooh, we now have enough resources to build some necessary tools. Excellent. Okay, so there is a tech tree. This is it here. I have to start all the way back at the beginning. But I have gone a fair way through in my other little Let's Play. I guess it's not a blind playthrough. It's almost a blind playthrough. I haven't gone right the way to the end. We're going to have a look at what we can build. And the first thing that we can build will be this one right here. It's the only one that is unlocked. Others will unlock as you level up, or obviously you can see the little white lines. I can't get to this one here with the food until I've unlocked basic furnishings and finished it. and finish off basic illuminating. So let's get started with basic tools. The crafting, you can just click. Go wait. Yes, that's very good. You go wait. All right, that's it. Goodbye. You can just click on the item in here. Alternatively, down the bottom here, you've got craft and equip. We've got nothing to equip yet. This here is where all your inventory is, in the craft window. The portal spell I'm going to put down there. That's a very useful portal spell. You can see it uses 2 mana, and there's your mana up the top here. Alright, the recipes we have not used. You can see that there is a new item here, wood. A new item here, a beware sign. These things are a real pain in the backside. And new food items that we've collected, apples and berries. We also have in our equipment tab these 3 here. Now they have a scroll behind them, which means I have not yet looked at them and crafted them. Let's start off with a stone axe. That requires stone, which of course we do not have. The club, that one we can. That uses 2 wood. So if you click on the wood over here, it brings you to where the wood is in your inventory. Drag it over. If you double click on it, it will either populate all surrounding spots of that type, or it'll just put another one of that type right next to it. Now we're going to craft, say, 2 of them, because I expect to have a new dwarf any minute now. So in fact we're going to craft 3. And they're now in my inventory, and you can see that we do not have a scroll around there anymore. Over here, that has unlocked a new thing in here, and there we go, we leveled up. That's got us a new dwarf, a totem, and a piece of wood. Yay! Over here we have unlocked the basic woodworking. Now that is good because we are going to need some ladders. Can't use them just yet. And the wooden hatch will also come in handy. Can't use them just yet because, well, oh hey, look at that. Through the portal he comes. Excellent. Yeah, we can't use them just yet because we don't have the wood. Now we did just make a couple of clubs. Getting rid of the berry bushes, they will come back. And it's a good idea to get rid of them because they are using up a spot that would be best used at the moment for a tree. Yay, we dug a tunnel. Anyway, let's go equip, and we're just going to drag the clubs over it. That'll put it in the change dwarfs up the top here. That'll put it in their weapon tab. If they have up the top here is a stone knife, that's for where your axe goes for chopping down a tree. If your axe is actually better than your club, they can use the axe itself. If we click on the inventory, you can see damage 10, mining 10, lumbering 10. The club is damage 15. So if they didn't have a club, they would use this up here. If they didn't have a pickaxe, they'd use like this up here. That's the way it works. We may have enough stone. No, they've dug it, they just haven't collected it yet, so we can't actually use it yet, I'm guessing. No, they haven't collected it yet. Now there is a back level as well. You can see he's climbing up it right there. They'll climb up even if there is nothing there. They have a chance of falling, and they often do. They do injure themselves. They have 3 little hearts. Click on him, select him. You can see there's his heart, and there's his hunger, and his name, of course. Falling does hurt them. Quite often it will hurt them. Alright, do we have... wrong button. Enough wood to make a couple of ladders? We do. We're going to put that right there. And that's just... no. Actually, yeah, we are going to dig out the back because it is stone. And that's the stuff we want. Alright, dirt. We got any dirt? We actually don't have dirt. Well, isn't that unusual? I'm used to having 999 dirt. Some roots there. We can't actually get the roots out because the tree is in the way. So we'll dig along like so. And when they collect the dirt, I'm going to put it right there in my 1 tab. You can just hit 1 to use it, and I'm going to put it in the background. It'll always fill the background first before it fills the area in front. Collect stone. Excellent, we just got 10 more experience. Whack you there. You can collect that water too if you have a bucket. And again, I am used to having a bucket, so it's going to be a little bit odd. Will be a little bit odd. Oh, we've got the ladders down here already. a little bit odd not being able to do some of the things that I am used to doing. We'll get those ladders in there. Now, some of the things we've been crafting, they have gone straight into the stockpile when we craft them. That's not always the way it works. With some things, they need to craft them in a workbench or something along those lines. And we have you right there. Yeah, we do. Good. Yeah, book has just dropped. We select that. That's a climber's book. You can use the books. You can use them on your dwarfs. If we click up here on the dwarfs. And actually, we just go on equip. Over here, that's where the books go. You can see over here, Nori, I wonder where that name comes from, is a miller. And as he mills things, as he uses that skill, it will level up. If I wanted him to be good at climbing as well, so he doesn't fall so much, I could use that book on him. And an archer. Oh, nice. We've got an archer. Now, you can do that. Of course you can. But you tend to lose your dwarfs very quickly early game, so it's probably not the best of ideas. Okay, we are going to put in a ladder so they can come up and down here. And we are going to fill this in once that tree's gone. Here and here as well. Oh, there we go. Just got to chop down that tree and we'll be good to go there. Another tree. Right, well, you're gone too. Now, the roots are actually not a bad thing to be collecting. They drop seeds, I believe. You can just click on it and replace the item with, in this case, I've selected dirt, so that's the way it's going to go. Alright, let's have a look in the crafting tree. We can get a hatch. A hatch would be a good idea. At this point, we don't have the wood for it. Okay. Well, we could also get one pickaxe. All the wood we have available, and if we equip that, we're going to equip it on the first bloke that came along. He's the lucky one. There you go. He's going to be able to dig just a little bit faster, and I'm guessing he's the one chopping the tree down whilst the other one digs. Yeah, that's the way it goes. I guess that's just the way it goes. Alright, put that there, that there, dig those two down. No, not that one. Yeah, that water is going to bug me. I keep going to click on it to collect it with my bucket, but I don't have buckets yet. So this type of tree generally only grows about that big, so yeah, just get rid of it when you see it. And get rid of that lot too. Need a little bit more dirt. Come on now. Well, we are breaking up the dirt, we're just not collecting it. They've only got so much that they can carry as well. We can get that hatch now? We can. Excellent. Put that there, double click. It's got a hatch. The hatch goes on top of a hole like so. It works much like a door. Obviously, it's just a lying down door. You can close it. The advantage to it, to having that there as opposed to not having that there, obviously it stops bad guys, or it gives them a harder time coming into my base. But what it also does is it stops the rain. If I was to click on it and use, it will actually close it up. So we're going to do that. And we still want a little bit more dirt to cover that there up. Once night comes along, we're going to be in a bit of trouble if we don't... Oh, really? Go away. It's actually not a bad thing the tree's going. It's a good thing, actually. Oh, no, we don't want that collected yet. Not quite ready. There are little fish in this pond over here. You can actually fish. You can. But you've got to learn... Well, not learn the ability to fish. You have to craft a fishing rod. You have to learn how to craft a fishing rod. So that's going to come a little bit further down the line. We've probably created too much for them to do. That's probably where the issue is at the moment. Alright, we've got a couple of new items here. We've got the roots. Roots are used for potions and spices. Sometimes when you collect the roots, I think it's the roots can give you seeds. You obviously get seeds as well from, or grain from wheat itself. And we've also got leaves. They're used in quite a lot, including in cooking. And we've got ourselves some cones. Fine cones are apparently a delicacy for dwarfs. Don't ask. Don't ask. I got no answer for that one. But they are. Alright, let's make a couple of... Oh! Well, apparently I just finished... Oh yeah, I finished off basic tool making. So now we can get beds, tables and chairs. Excellent. Alright, so that was... What did we just create? The axes. Axes. Now we want to make another pickaxe, because we can. Nope, go over there. There we go. Now that's not enough for all our dwarfs, because we just got another dwarf. But it is a start. You can get a pick and an axe. So you're fully equipped. And our number 3 has not popped through the portal yet. Here he comes. Come on now, there he is. Alright, well, let's go equip him. And he gets a club and an axe. The axe does 12 damage, 15 lumbering. So it's not as good as the club. It does 15 damage. They will occasionally use the stone axe if they happen to be chopping down a tree at the time. They've already got that weapon out. So we're going to collect things just a little bit quicker now. Oh, we've just had ourselves... It killed itself in the water. Some little mite thingy just fell out of the tree. Little beetle. These, no, not yet. Alright, want them to grow so we can get ourselves a little bit of grain. Okay, now we have got ourselves a very big, fat, ugly zombie on the way over. It is not a standard zombie. It's a big zombie. Big zombies have an unending hunger since they have no way to keep things in their hole-filled body. Well, there you go. How interesting is that? Generally, once a tree grows here, and I'm going to keep it a small tree, I will keep it there, because it means that this one here cannot be broken. These guys here... No, don't... Okay, yep, off we go. Let's all go and kill this guy here. Yeah, you can't break a block that's under a tree. Oh, let's... can't fill that in. We can, good. We can't do that one. Because of that, the mobs will break blocks to make it easier to get up to areas. If you keep a tree right on the edge of a 3 high, they have to build up and come over, which just gives you a little bit extra time. Doesn't do a great deal, doesn't help out a great deal, but every little bit does help. And we've got a bunch more coming over here. Come daytime, they will just simply perish anyway. Alright. Bring it. Actually, we're not going to bring it over there because they might just dig their way through that way. We don't have any more stone. Let's go kill this guy, please. You do lose dwarfs, you lose a lot of dwarfs. At the moment, we have no armor, we have very basic weapons. I would not be surprised if we lose at least the one very soon. Oh, they're not attacking me, that's the reason we aren't losing anyone. They're attacking the door. So the enemy, you gotta remember, these are skeletons and zombies, they don't have brains. So they are gonna do stupid things. One of them had a bag, dang, it disappeared. You can craft bags. Unfortunately, we probably don't know how to just yet. No, we need to get to there. So more ladders and hatches. I will end up using at least one more hatch, maybe 2. Ladders we're going to use a fair amount of. Oh, and we can build torches now. So let's do that. Bit of torch, bit of resin and wood. And we'll... Well... No. No, let's not make that many. Let's make 16. Torches themselves you can't put anywhere that does not have a back on it, a background. We'll do them 4 apart. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and under that one right there. Until I chop that down, we can't actually collect it. Alright, can we... Yep, we can fill that in, good. And coincidentally, that just happens to be his next task. So hurry up and chop that one down for me. Thank you. We'll fill that in. So the torches will make it so mobs don't spawn in your house very Minecrafty like that. They'll also obviously make it just that little bit more comfortable for everyone. We've got a lot of resources to go over here. These little poltergeists here, these ghosts, they just come in, grab your stuff from your pile and throw them away. And then you gotta go collect them again. They're a real pain in the ass, but they don't really do any damage, so they're just an annoyance more than anything. I'm gonna collect some of this sand over here. Sand is useful. Obviously, it's used for glass amongst a few others. Dwarfs are very loud. Oh, and we've got a snail. Let's kill him. Another tree popping up over there. Actually collecting quite a few resources at the moment. Snails won't fight back as well. They drop slime, which is a useful resource. You can actually use that to make torches. Oh, no. Dwarfs are very thrifty. They're very good at using all available resources to them. Okay, we've got a fair bit to craft here. Excuse me. Oh, we found a rusty skeleton mace. And a light magic. I am definitely going to put that down on the hotbar. The light magic. The good thing about the light magic, it does use magic. We don't have much mana. When you level up, you get all that back. This light illuminates the selected area for a short time. Undead don't like light. That's why they only attack at night. So you can actually kill them by using a bit of light. Unfortunately, just a torch will not do it. But the skeleton's rusty mace, 17 damage. These clubs that we've got, 15. Well, I guess we're going to have to... We have no stone still. Oh, we're going to have to use that one, I think. What have we got over here that's new? The slime torch. There you go. Bit of slime from the snail and a couple of bones. Saves on wood, if you want to go that way. We have normal torches, so that's all good. Put the totem down there. We'll get to that very shortly. We don't so much want the wooden chairs, but these other two are very important. So we'll start off with the beds. These are the base beds. We can craft 2 of those. We need 3, it's 1 per dwarf. Unfortunately, one of them is going to have to go without. And the wooden table is also quite an important commodity. We're going to build 2 of those. Now, this level here is going to be my kitchen. We want a very big kitchen. We're very greedy. Over this side is going to be where I put my food. And that's what the tables are for. That's where you put your food down and your dwarfs will go and eat when they get hungry. Speaking of, we've got ourselves some wheat to collect. All the mist up there. Whoa! Bugs falling out. Get rid of those as well. Beds. For the time being, excuse me, for the time being, the beds are going to go down here. But I will move them into an actual bedroom eventually. Get rid of that snail as well. We don't want him. The water has been there for some time. He's charging at the tree. Okay, fair enough. You do that. Probably queuing up far too many things. You've really got to be very careful queuing up too much. Oh, look at all the wheat over there. Oh, level 4. 2 more clubs, some more leaves, and another dwarf. Every level you get a dwarf. That's not a surprise when you end up with one of those. Okay, so we do have 2 leaves now. And a little bit of wood. That'll get us 1 more bed. 1 bed per dwarf, 1 dwarf per bed. So you do have to make sure you've got enough beds for everyone. And we now do. And that water is getting annoying. If I close that off, they can't get in and out. I'm going to have to build my shelter up above a little bit, I think. I think that is going to have to be our next step. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, we don't know the recipe yet, so we can't do that. Let's get a couple more ladders built. You can see up here the basic woodworking. If we build a few more of these, and that finishes off that one. So we'll collect those. We will end up using those 100%. We're going to use a ton of those. Let's have a look where that led though. That's led to a bit of armor. That's very good. That's what we want. We still could get a few more torches, or we could use the light magic a little bit. And that will move us on to making food, which is also something that we need. But it will also unlock the pot, the lock, and the nails. These are more or less just items to be used in the crafting of other things, such as the cooking campfire. So, The lock is for the doors, and more advanced hatches I think might also use it, and chests, fancy chests will use it too. We are going to make ourselves some wooden helmet if we can. We can't. What about wooden armor? No. Okay. Well, we'll get there eventually. We can make rope if we have some sheep in the area. And there's our slime. Alright, well, we may as well use these bones and make ourselves a little bit of a few torches. The only reason I did that was because we could, and it was going to finish off that tech tree. It works exactly the same as a normal torch. There's nothing fancy about it. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3 between 1, 2, 3 and there, I think. I think that was where it was. Where it was. We're going a long way. So we've got to collect all this wood up. The sooner we collect the wood... Oh, yeah, we've got an extra dwarf as well. And my archer gets the fancy mace. Nothing else? Nope. Next one, you're all good. You could use a pickaxe, and you could use an everything. We'll start with Jacoby. We will start with a club. And hopefully... Oh, we're on another book. Smithing book. Okay, we don't have a smithing... the ability to smith yet. I don't know if we've got a smith or not, but we certainly don't have the ability to smith. So we've almost got the basics of... Actually, we need another bed. Almost got the basics of our base set up. I don't think we've got... That's no good down there. We don't want to dig down there. Oh, wheat. Excellent. Yeah, we... Ooh, and coins. Coins are up here. You can spend them in the shop over here. Just click on it and go shopping. We don't have any leaves. So, we're going to dig over here. Not dig, but collect over here. And we might dig down and get some leaves from here. And we got some chickens and boars over here. That's very good. Gravestones, they will spawn skeletons at night. So you can get rid of them. Save a few because you do need bones for a few things. Well, more right here. Otherwise you've got to wait for the invasion, which is right here. Which is just a ton of mobs that come at you. Boars will fight back. They're a pain. They hurt. Chickens, they don't fight back. So we're going to go after them. We do need some stone, so I might get rid of a couple of those. The water, you can see it collecting and then it disappears. If it collects on dirt, it will disappear. If it collects on stone, it will stay. So you can make yourself little ponds. You can empty the ponds out as well. Let's get that sand out. Oh, a sheep. Very good. Sheep. Sheep create, or they give you wool, which can be turned into string, which is what we need for a couple of items. You do get a fair amount of string. You get 5 string per wool too, so we're going to do alright. You are so loud. Why are you so loud? Oh, where are you going? Oh, you're going to take out the chickens. Very good. We can speed this all up. You just click up here. It's now 1.5 times, 2 times, back to normal times. Also the F1, F2, F3 key work for that. We've got some eggs drop too. Very good. Getting some stone drop here. And another one. Another hit. Come on. And we drop some feathers. The chickens drop some feathers as well. For some reason, we decided the feathers were far more important to pick up than the eggs. Because food's not an issue, ever, is it? No. Alright, well, we don't have any of the vines yet. Let's go down and get these. These are an assured source of the leaves. Your dwarfs can drown as well. They're not very good swimmers, and sometimes they will start taking damage once they cross water. Now, first episode, we haven't got a great deal done, but we have set up our little area that we plan on using as our base. It's quite flat along here. I'd like to get rid of these spots here just so that it just gives us a little bit of a break getting up into our base by the mobs that come this side. This side's alright for protection, I guess. Good job, there you go. Dwarf just fell. Fell on his ass. hurt himself too. Good job. Oh, we got some iron down here. That's also a good thing. Get rid of the sand. This one here will drop. Most likely. Yeah, you can see it slowly dropping. And then it drops. So we'll wait for that to drop. But that... Oh, there we go. And we'll collect it. Collect the sand as we can. That is going to be the episode, however. First episode. Hopefully we get a fair few episodes out of this game. I'm loving it. I've been playing it for ages. It is a time sink game. I got up the other day and thought, oh, let's play this game a little bit. I planned on doing it a little bit earlier than I have. I was going to make an episode just before I went to work. That was the plan. But I thought, you know, I'll wake up first before I need my voice to set and everything. So I played my little game for 10 minutes whilst I waited for the coffee to sink in. And the next thing, it's 4 hours later and I'm getting a phone call from work saying, where the hell are you? Because I was late for work. Yeah, it's a good time sink, this game. It really is. Once you start playing, you'll play for quite some time, which is both a good thing and a bad thing, I guess. Get rid of these here. Kill that snail for me. We are going to have zombies and skeletons coming at us very soon. Already said it. That's the end of the episode, though. Hopefully you've enjoyed. Hopefully level 5. Things just keep on happening. Another dwarf on the way. That got us 2 beds. That got us 2 beds. Oh, see, I can't stop. I just have to keep playing the game. We'll put down those. And we have to make this a shelter. To do that, you put your totem down. So this here is now going to be a shelter. I may actually dig this down one more. Once that's put in, this will be a shelter, then they can sleep. Sleeping regenerates your health, if you're wondering. Dig. But that there is the reason why. That's the reason why we don't have a shelter yet. That is the episode. If you'd like to see more, leave a comment, leave a like. I think we've gone a little bit over for this episode. And I will see you next time. Oh, jeez. Bye-bye.